This isn't really about Venezuela. While cameras focus on sanctions and protests, the bigger experiment is being ignored. Venezuela is the test run, a low-risk sandbox where the US refines supply chain warfare aimed at a far bigger rival, China. Consider the scale. Roughly 80-90% of Venezuela's oil historically flowed to China, which makes it an ideal place to stage disruptions without immediate global conflagration. Now, US forces are seizing tankers, enforcing inspections, and pressuring shipping routes to see how far economic choke points can be pushed. This isn't simple punishment, it's a controlled rehearsal, legal cover, naval logistics, and insurance blacklists all being tested in real time to learn how to weaponize trade. Venezuela checks all the boxes for a practice ground: a weak economy, heavy dependence on one major buyer, and geopolitical isolation that lowers escalation risk. The US Navy rehearses blockades, boarding operations, and vessel seizures while Treasury teams roll out sanctions and designations. Those actions are wrapped in lawful rationales, compliance, sanctions, evasion, maritime safety, which helps normalize the playbook. Watch the pattern. Today, it's oil tankers bound for China. Tomorrow, the same toolkit could be used on Brazilian mineral exports, Mexican supply routes, West African ports, or Southeast Asian choke points. Anywhere China's commodity lifelines intersect US, maritime, or financial leverage becomes a potential pressure zone. China is responding on multiple fronts, rapidly expanding its navy, internationalizing the yuan, stockpiling gold and strategic minerals, and securing alternative shipping and port access. But the United States still holds critical advantages: control over global payments, dominance in shipping insurance, command of key maritime choke points, and deep alliance networks that enforce sanctions. That mix lets economic measures function like a military campaign. No missiles fired, yet supply lines dry up and industries slow. This is the next kind of conflict: coordinated pressure across oil, minerals, currency, and naval posture. It started with a tanker that never reached port. It could escalate if Beijing opts for harder pushback. For more analysis and updates, visit dhandathegreat.com.